Have you tried to be an example in life? Have you lived a life that's pleasing to God and given to be an example to many others? Welcome to today's daily devotion. Today our title is Being an Example. And that's what I want us to do today. That's what I want us to look at in the book of Titus. In chapter 2 in verses 7 through 9, it says, "In everything set them an example, by doing good, by doing what is good. In your teaching show integrity, seriousness, and soundness of speech that cannot be condemned, so that those who oppose you may be ashamed because they have nothing bad to say about you." This is kind of the life of Jesus. This is exactly what happened to him. He showed soundness. He showed boldness. He showed he showed love. He showed everything. He showed it all. He showed a perfect life. But still, they tried to come up with something. They couldn't really come up with nothing, so they had to lie on him. They just had to lie. But he was the greatest example and will always be the greatest example of me and you. Now let's talk about me and you for just a moment. See, me and you are examples to a lot of people. You're examples to your children. You're examples to those who surround you every day, whether if you're at work or wherever you are, walking around in some store or walking around at the ball field, wherever. You're an example to somebody. Somebody is looking at you and they're patterning their life after you. People want to be just like you. And I know you're probably saying, "What? They want to be like me?" Oh, no. Yes, people want to be just like you. And that's why Titus is here preaching to the Crete, in Crete, and he's teaching them. He says, you got to be an example to people. So whatever you do, being that example, make sure that it's good. Make sure they can't find any fault in it. Make sure that they can't lie about you. Make sure that whatever they do, they have to tell the truth. Make sure that you're being a great example. Make sure of this, and that's what I tell you today. Make sure that you're being a great example, because so many people is patterning their lives right after you. And you know what? When you live a godly life in front of them, when everything about you is godly, listen to this, what it says. It says, "In everything set them an example by doing what is good." Not doing what you think, but doing what is good. And it says, "In your teaching show integrity, seriousness, and soundness of speech that cannot be condemned, so that those who oppose you may be ashamed because they have nothing to say bad about you." Because they have nothing to say bad about you. So living a godly life is the best thing that you can be. Being an example to the world. God bless you. I hope this gives you that word of encouragement. We'll see you again soon.